today. It's like any other day. By the way, what you gonna say? I don't know. I mean, I do know what I'm gonna say, but you don't know what I'm finna say. So today, what we're gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about data backups and recoveries, man. Boop 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 boop. So with data backups and recoveries, what we want to talk about is the importance of it. I want to double back because a lot of us don't do the necessary data backups and have a recovery process in place so that if or when, it's not about if, when something happens to your hardware, what do you have in place to get it backed up and then recovered in as quick as possible. So, what we're going to do is we're going to treat the small business like you would treat a large business first, and then you can work your way back. I may talk about it a little bit more on how to do all the backups and the recoveries, But number one, let's say you have a computer. You want to back up that information on that computer. You want to do a data recovery. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to start a recovery point on that computer itself. The recovery point is a point in case something happens to your computer and you have something gets damaged or corrupted. You have a place of importance, or a place, a time, or a image. I would say maybe that's a better word for it. An image of your device that has all the things that were working at the time, and when you go to the recovery point, it's going to act as if you never left that time period. So all the old data that you have, you may lose. But we're going to talk about how to work around that too, because the second thing I want you to do is go get you a hard drive. Something about 256 to 1 gigabyte, 1 terabyte, of memory, 256 gigabytes to 1 terabyte of memory, and go ahead and back up all your data on there. Again, this is going to be a part of your recovery process just in case you cannot recover the things off your device or it gets lost or stolen. So then when you back that up on a hard drive, you want to have that hard drive accessible the best way that you can, whether it be via the internet or somewhere locally where somebody can grab it and then connect it to bring it online. Now, when you have a hard drive, you also want to go ahead and get you something out there in the cloud too, if you feel this information is safe to be out on the cloud. If not, you probably want to back it up a couple of times. So when you back up that data, remember I was telling you about before, if you had a recovery point and there was a point in there is where you would back up your data. So your recovery point, you keep doing those recovery points incrementally, but you want to have your data backed up on that hard drive for the other times. So this is how it goes. You back up your data on the hard drive, probably incrementally, I would say. I wouldn't say probably, but it's going to be incrementally. It's going to be the recovery point every week, the backups every 2 weeks. Three times a week. So let's say you have a recovery point on Wednesday, you probably want to do the backup on Monday, Thursday, and then Saturday. You want to have a way to back up that information 2 to 3 times a week. That way it's consistent and you are able to not miss that much information just in case something gets corrupted. Because if it gets corrupted when you're backing up the information, you're going to be able to see it because it won't be on the hard drive. You kind of get where I'm going with this? So that's why it's important to have those things. And if you're not able to do it correctly, you need to find somebody who is able to do it. These things like security, data backups, project management, or IT project management, those things are key, man. They're just as key as staying up to date on technology because you always want to do things and get right. You hear the music playing in the background? So those are the kind of things that I would suggest moving forward if you want to have the best data backup or data backup and recovery out here in the game. And it's still the same. You already know what we doing. We booming.
Oh!